So Tim, this is very interesting because I just finished typing on this article on this. I am very intrigued by the push-pull hinge squat lifter categorization quadrants that you've been developing and discussing. I eagerly await the opportunity to purchase the book. Yes, it's holy cow. Today was another good day. I feel like I can smell the finish line on this one, in which you fully flesh out the ideas. We'll see about that. I am asking for some insight on categorizing myself into one of the quadrants. I feel as though I am solidly a hinger. Deadlifting has always been natural to me, and it tends to improve without needing to train hard, just like me. I never had the deadlift, and I was stronger than everybody in the deadlift. This could be due to my long arms and femurs. Yeah, good. On the other hand, progressing squats takes me a lot of effort, volume, and practice. High five back to you, my friend. I get that. However, I'm not sure whether pressing or pulling feel more natural to me. My bench press seems to do best when I'm doing a low, moderate volume of heavy bench presses, overhead presses, and weighted dips, with a high strain on a couple sets per week. My pulling seems to progress the best when I do higher volumes of light weights, never straining. How would you interpret these observations? Well, this is a very specific question, but I like the idea. I would say that you're probably like my friend Pavel. It seems to me that if something comes to somebody fairly easily, like pull-ups, you're probably a puller. For me, I was the best presser and best deadlifter without having to even train for it. And then came the squat. So for me, and most of the elites I've worked with in my life, it's real easy answer. If you really want to make progress, and here's the other nice thing. You're asking about how to make progress. Since you have that nice little workout you figured out, I love the fact that you figured out what makes your push improve and what makes your pull improve. I came to the same thing. It was 1991, when I realized that, well, I didn't realize that I stole it from people I like John Powell, that for me, I should have never done any less than 10 reps in the back squat. I thrive on high rep back squats. Low rep kill me. They don't do anything for me at all. In the pull world, I do that 10,000s. The hinge world, I do the 10,000 swing challenge. That's a lot of hinges. So for me, I would say I can do lots and lots of hinges or heavy hinges, no impact. In the squat, like you, I have to be very kind of specific and focused on that where I'm at. Right now, I'm doing this program for my Olympic lifting, and I paid a high price for it because I came off of a 7-8 week trip without doing any heavy squatting, and I think the first day back, I can't remember how many it was, but I want to say I did like 60 or 70 squats, and I'm still having a hard time getting out of chairs. But I like the fact that you figured out a way around it. So, gentle listener, here's something I want you to consider. Start looking at what we're talking about here. To increase your push family, is it volume, is it load, is it intensity? To increase your pull family, volume, load, intensity. To increase your push, squat, same. Is it certain movements you're better at? Is it certain, equipment seems to work better for you? Like when I started doing kettlebell swings at first, I didn't see the value on them until I did lots of them, the 10,000 swing challenge kind of thing. So it'd be kind of fun. That's just a nice little small experiment for you. Pull out your training journals, maybe, look over your numbers and figure out what helps you the most. For most people, we know that 15 to 25 total reps in most movements, 15 to 30 even, 3 sets of 8, 5 sets of 5 is what most people need. If you want to get stronger, it's the rule of 10, 3 sets of 3, 2 sets of 5, whatever it doesn't, But it'd be interesting if you make progress in your push with 15 to 30, but in your pull with the rule of 10. These are just examples. I think that'll give you a nice template to put together the rest of your training for a long time. I'm not going to say the rest of your life because things do change, But for a couple of years, that's a good idea. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. All right.